Hello, my munchkins and everyone else out there. Suki500 here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, it's been, I think, a month or something since I released the first episode. Probably been a few weeks, actually, to be honest, but let's get back into it right away. My sister, as you know by Chibas Chubbas, she's been nagging me to do it a lot, so let's just get this on the way. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. So last left off, I did a poem, and I need to show it to, the girls of the Doki Doki, of the Literature Club. I shouldn't just say the entire name, I should just say Literature Club. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. What is Sayori? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Aww. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Bayon! Huh? I love it! I have no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either! Okay, that's actually really adorable. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. What do you expect? This is a girl that buys the blaze without buttoning it up all the way, who wakes up very late, has her hair messy, and, well, activated the first anime trope I've ever seen in the game. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Bayon poem! Aww. Okay, that's adorable. And that makes me... I can't speak today. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel you... Okay, I cannot speak. If you want to know what time it is, it's around 10 in the morning here in Australia, so... Oh my god. I woke up not too long ago, so... Yeah, my logic is here. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bayon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people? That's something that only real good people show. Thanks, Sayori. Take a compliment, dude! This is your good friend! I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Aw, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of saying thank you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Kick outside poem arena to continue. Okay. So this is Sayori's poem. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay, grammar mistake! Grammar mistake! I can't point out the grammar mistake. I'm sorry. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. This is making me wonder if she wrote this before she had any breakfast or something, but it's really sweet. Again, grammar error. It could be making me rub the sleepiness from my eyes. I guess she was still a bit sleepy herself. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. I called it! I knew she had some... Just with the fact that it wrote, I want breakfast, kind of makes you think she probably wrote this in the morning, rather than in the evening. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best! Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad open. Yeah, it was a bad open! I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! What was that voice? I made eggs and toast! Now you're going on with how much breakfast you're having. I should get my mouth out of the way. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Why not just go in order here? Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little bit blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? You're getting a one-way ticket to Tsundere Town, dude. I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Well, points for effort there, Natsuki. For Tsundere, it rhymes, but why am I critiquing poetry here? I'm not exactly good at it either. I guess it's because I was in an English class and I can't get over it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest! I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because! Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make you message. Ugh. Your writing style won't make... I can't speak today. I should have had something to eat before doing this. My mistake is real, but, I can't help it. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! Just like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Because it's not like I like you or anything, baka! Oh. I can't get over Tsundere's. Because... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into the words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Aww. But how are you burying your face in your hands? Your hands are just tangling with your hair. I mean, your blush is hiding your face. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take you a while to get used to new people. You think? It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. It's like me, with a lot of things that aren't schoolwork. Ugh. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different styles and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Probably all three. You may never know. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. Flickers! Sorry. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Yeah, with I probably shouldn't lean back because you might not see my face clearly or hear me clearly. With script writing, I actually horrible at it. If you want me to show you a bit of it, I can show you a bit of it next time because I'm too tired to write. But yeah, I don't read script very often, so you know, you can read an R as an N for me anyway. So if you guys write script, then that's completely fine. That kind of handwriting is actually really nice. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really gladly! Gladys! I'm sorry. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bayon. Really? I was about to speak as Yuri. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a past remaining place... last! Sorry. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And so to be left with nothing. Soon to be left with nothing. I'm sorry, I can't read properly. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Oh, it's something. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And then, Monica. Hi, Bayan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, sorry, get the mouse out of the way. Since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Not like me. If I were in that game, I'd bring up all the suggestions in the world. Seriously, though. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bayan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. That's the lovely thing called communication, Bayan. Learn it. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. That is kind of unexpected for me, too, actually. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. It could take about a day considering you're surrounded by quote-unquote hot girls that you want to probably get into bed with. I should make those jokes, I'm sorry. But in all seriousness, one of the prominent reasons that the protagonist joined the club was because he wanted to have a chance at one of these girls. I still can't believe that. That's just ridiculous. And it's an anime trope that I absolutely find hilarious. I'm sorry. That's okay. The timing of that too! What the hell? I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, don't you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's actually very true, Bayan. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Ooh, kinda long. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see it. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little I'm sorry, I can't speak. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Meaningful, gotta admit. And who remembers the film? Not like a DVD of sorts, but the original films where it has... I can't even describe it. I might just put a picture of it up on the screen or something. Probably not, but it was like before... I don't know. I'll figure it out later. So, what did you think? Excuse me. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of comment on strongly. Because it's coming on strongly. I'm finally texting. Yeah, I'm suddenly texting. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I could actually use that because I'm actually considering about writing some stories of my own, like in my pastime. Probably not, I'm definitely not going to get it published, but who knows, maybe in the future I might. And yeah, I've been kind of stuck on a few of them actually, so with that piece of advice I could pick up on it, I guess. Which is useful, because I mean, this game is about literature, if not something darker, which is implied, because, you know, the text, before you get taken to the main title screen when you first open up the game says it's not suitable for young children, so you gotta expect that. Oh, that's my phone. Hello. I'm back, and my phone is being a bit. I can't put it down. I can't put it down. Okay. It shouldn't fall. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. Seat! Yeah, have a seat! Yeah, thank you, have another seat! They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. You okay?
I'm trying not to be seen. I probably have been.
That's fine, also that's Chubbis.
Chibis! Oh my god, it's Chibi!
I'm calling you Chubbis!
No, you're wrong. Please stop this.
They gingerly I can't speak today! They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read into tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Baka? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Beyond did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Beyond liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. What are you trying to do?
Not be seen.
The music just stopped.
Oh, you're up to this bit.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What's this music? It sounds like bongo drums.
Trust me, you don't want to hear this. When you hear this song in the second act, you wouldn't want to.
Hey, no spoilers, Chibi.
Hey, it's just music. Okay,
That's not what
I... Now, bye.
You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bayon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. This is great. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Beyond started showing up. Natsuki! Hatsuki. That's a little... I agree, Monica. That's... God damn it, Natsuki! This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Beyond, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Sorry, Natsuki. I think figuring it out is much more fun than having it stand out. Help me explain that to her, Beyond. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not the only... I can't read. This is too fast. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Beyond? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Oh no! Oh no! I have to pick! We both have good, valid points on literature! So making it stand out is a good point to Natsuki, but making it have you think more makes me side with Yuri! Oh my god! But at least help me say Yuri is the option there. I'm just gonna blindly pick. Oh, wait, my mouse. Oh, my mouse is there. Where did my mouse go? Oh. Again. Oh, please. I honestly don't know. I don't want to... Oh my god. I'm gonna save here in case I screw something over. I don't know, actually. Oh my god. No, I can't pick. Okay, I'm just gonna say the first thing that comes to my mouth. Monica. There's no Monica. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Bayon? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree.
Oh shit, I think you should have chosen her side. I forgot.
It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
Princess.
This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. And my friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they are. Oh my god, why are you bringing that up? Big and... Oh no! No! Sayori! Why? Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. Oh, that's me. Sorry! I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, you might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Bayon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Because Undertale, folks! I'm kidding. Bayon! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know better, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bayon, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, dude, don't... Look at you. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It was easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Family? Nature. Childhood. Beauty. Anime. I'm going there. Oh, did she kind of jump? That's cute. Peaceful. Frightening. Vivid. Special. Bouncy. Memories. Sadness. Sayori! Chibi-chan! Why'd you jump? Desire. Boop! Daydream. Papa? Wonderful. Kawaii. Romance? Sunset. Comfort. And last one. Destiny. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bayon. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all! I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why? That? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. That only leaves the one option. I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Leon to let me borrow some money! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that! I got too absorbed into my book! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Viva la revolution! Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if there weren't the cupcakes! So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, God! Yeah, now you finally know why I make muffled noises with my finger. Oh. Actually, I'm kind of hungry, too. And I'm back. I got myself biscuits because I got too hungry for my own good. So, let's get started. I could probably get off the scene too. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Oh my god. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Aw. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez! I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes! Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Oh my god, jealous, Natsuki. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't sure you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bayon. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Well, it looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori's already finished her entire cookie. He raced back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Bayon! Bayon! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Bayon to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, Bayon? Yep, let's go. If I didn't know any better, I'd say Monica was jealous. Why? I mean, you heard her suggestion, right? Cool story, bro. I follow behind as Sayori humps and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep! We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. If you made it a play, that would have been a bit interesting, actually. Because literature, it not only just confines to writing or reciting poems or paragraphs from books or novels, it's, I guess, also more on how you can put that in a more of an acting performance of some sorts. Don't mind me. I've just been engrossed into a lot of acting recently. Bayon, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland! Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie! Pat. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing! But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Bayon! This classroom over here is empty! Let's begin the mission! The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Let me have a bite of my spider biscuit. Let me have a bite of this. Reminds me of Muffet. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. see, what do we have in here? Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one's... Oh, sorry. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine, fine. I'll at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Ray bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. What happened there? Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh wow. Okay, innuendo, let me... Poor Sayori, though. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. A gentle brush against her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of the forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. You know what? I won't even find ice around this time. I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Gotta be kidding me, Sayori. You gotta be kidding me. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pet Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But Naruto really likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She had one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh my god. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the can and starts drinking for it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah! Sorry, I forgot. Ah! How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump in her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you've cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Bayon? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing onto the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. Aww. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Aww, that's so sweet. Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Beyond, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that! What, now you're turning into the Tsundere too? Tsundere, not Yandere, sorry. I guess I was kind of in the middle of saying both. Oh my god. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what's happened when you're friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Beyond, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Aww, I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. What if I hide it under my bangs? Sayori hops to her feet, and I hop to my cookie. Ah! She clenches her forehead again. Don't stand up hopping. Don't stand up hopping. Yeah, hopping. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead! She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf! Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Bayon. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? No, I think I can end it here. Because A, I'm going to keep eating this, and it's not going to be good for me and you guys, and because that's where I left off last time at a sharing poem thing. I know I probably shouldn't, it should be over an hour, but I don't want to drag it on for too long. Well, anyway, that's about it. If you guys like this video, hit that lemon lime like button, and if you want to see more comments. That's about it, actually. If you guys like this video, hit that lemon lime like button, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, hit that sugary subscribe button, and ding the bell next to it to get notifications of when I upload next time. That's all for me now. Stay sweet!